Quite recently, an anthill appeared next to the house. Mikey and I built it in order to live because we are now ants ourselves.
Oh no, JJ! A kid came running here and starts jumping on us. We need to run away urgently, otherwise he can crush us. I don't want to be under a child's foot right now.
Uh-oh. Mikey, it's really bad because he decided to break our anthill. Just look at it. We can't stay here.
Mikey and JJ ran into the woods in order to hide from the child. But they still do not suspect that he decided to completely break the anthill, so he decided to jump on it. Their house is now completely broken. The child did not spare either the ants or their anthill.
I'm so tired of running away from him. Honestly, I thought that the child would crush us. But the worst thing is that now our anthill is completely broken. To be honest, I don't understand what we're going to do, and I'm very sad.
Oh!
Mikey, we're going to build a new anthill. I now see a flower that is next to us. That's very good, but I just have a strange feeling. I don't understand why. Look, a bee has arrived here. Be careful. She's very dangerous and bigger than us.
Oh no, JJ, save me, because now the bee is taking me to its hive. I do not know what to do because I cannot escape from her clutches.
Ugh! We are in very big trouble right now because the bee hid the Mikey inside the hive. I have to get him out of there as soon as possible. It's time to sit in a tree and wait for the moment to save Mikey. I have an idea. I'll break a branch and then the hive will fall down. As soon as it breaks, Mikey will be free immediately. I think I'm doing pretty well. Great, the hive has fallen.
Ah! JJ, run, because the bees are starting to chase us now. They are very dangerous and they have a sting that they can pierce. Let's try to hide somehow now so that they don't get caught again. We need to dig into the ground as soon as possible now so that they don't find us.
I hid from the bees. The good thing is that they fly around and don't even suspect that I'm actually underground. But now I can't take any chances, so I'll wait for them to fly as far away from the tree as possible so that I can escape. The bees are very angry right now because I destroyed their hive in order for Mikey to be free. Huh? Now 2 bees are still flying around this tree and trying to find me, but they can't do anything. I think I waited because now they are flying in the other direction. Great!
It's good that we were able to escape after all. I even had to hide in a tree, but the bees flew away and now we are not in danger. But now it's time to pick up a couple of flowers and build a new anthill out of them. I believe that we definitely need a house in which we will live.
All right, Mikey. Then I'm starting construction now. Just please try not to distract me. There is a lot of work and construction.
Okay, then I'll take a good look around now and maybe find some food for us. Just please try to build the most beautiful and best anthill in which we will live. I hope you can do it.
Mikey, okay. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. It seems to me that either you have found something to eat now. Ho-ho! Okay, stop. What did you see there just now? Quickly show me.
JJ, I found an apple on the tree. Let's run faster and eat it. It will not be difficult for us to climb up this tree and eat a delicious apple because we are very hungry. We just need to keep a close eye on the other inhabitants of this forest, otherwise we may be attacked again.
Then let's go to the top.
Mikey and JJ wanted to eat a delicious apple, so they decided to climb up. But they did not yet suspect that all this time, the child wanted the same apple that he saw and therefore decided to take it to his home. The child just took the apple into his own hands. Mikey and JJ were sitting on it, but the kid didn't notice them. Now the child will definitely want to eat this apple at home.
Mikey, we're in a very bad situation right now because a kid brought us home and put an apple on the table. We need to find a way out of here urgently because it's very dangerous to stay. Look, there's a window here. Let's run out through it and finally get back to the street. It's just open.
But how can we jump off the table? You do understand that we can suffer a lot right now. I don't want to take that much risk right now, so let me make a little bridge to the windowsill and we'll run over it. This is the only way to escape from the dog. But what are we going to do with her?
Let's throw an apple on the dog. Mikey is the best way to make her lose consciousness and not be able to bark. Then no one will even know that we were actually in this house. Just move it very carefully now. We can't let the apple fall from here.
Woohoo! What a heavy apple! It feels impossible to push him. I don't like it from here. I am very glad now, because the apple fell off the table and fell right on the dog. It's best to finish the bridge and finally run out through the windowsill. It's very dangerous. I don't want anyone to notice us.
Mikey, run! Because there's a villager walking around here. He's noticed us on the table now and wants to brush us away. We need to get out of here. You do understand that at any moment now, we can get very badly hurt.
We were able to jump out of the window now and escape from this terrible house. Now we are finally heading back to the forest in order to build our own anthill as quickly as possible and collect all the necessary materials for its construction.
Mikey, we're going to need branches and more leaves. That's why I'm starting to build an anthill now, because we have everything we need. Now we will find a place where we can live. I am extremely glad that none of us were seriously injured.
Now we are starting to build our anthill. I'll try not to distract you and look at everything from the outside. Maybe I'll even run away and collect a few more resources that you'll need. In the meantime, start building. I don't understand anything about this, and I hope that you will succeed.
Mikey did a great job because he decided to help me after all. To be honest, I didn't expect him to, but he ran for new branches, which I will definitely need in order for the anthill to look very cool and we could comfortably live inside. I have a lot of work to do right now. I'm definitely not going to stop because the conditions in which we will live now depend on me. I'm sure Mikey will bring me all the most necessary things. I see you standing by the tree. Better run into the woods for now and look for something. This is very important. I will not have enough of the materials that we have collected.
I'm just going to watch from the sidelines for now. I've never seen you build an anthill, and it became very interesting to me. So I'll stand next to a tree and watch carefully. I think that you will definitely be able to make it, and soon we will finally run into it and live like real cool ants.
Oh!
I want to make underground rooms. They are mandatory inside the anthill. In case someone attacks us or wants to crush him, I can always hide there. Therefore, now you need to dig very carefully and in no case make mistakes. The anthill must be very strong and withstand any loads. Ho-ho!
It surprises me how fast you do it all. Sometimes it seems that this is impossible, but you do it better than everyone else, and it's really very cool. Therefore, now I will try to gain experience and make exactly the same cool anthill in the future. If you don't have enough branches, then I will definitely bring them to you.
I am very glad that my anthill turns out to be the way I always wanted it to be. There are a lot of underground rooms downstairs, and I will definitely throw a lot of branches at him from above. It's so good that Mikey and I decided to build this anthill together. He didn't help me, but I did it anyway. So everything seems to be ready. It cannot but rejoice. We continue to build an anthill. I still have a lot to build in this anthill. After all, the anthill needs to be built quite large because they have very large colonies that need a lot of space. They also need enough entrances and exits so that they can abruptly go somewhere, as well as many different rooms I will now build, and then they themselves will figure out where and who will live in which room. Now, I am increasing the anthill more in volume so that it is large, and then inside I will make rooms for the ants themselves. I hope they will really like my idea. I try to build up their future house with small blocks of land, but those who have grass on top so that it is not very noticeable, because I think there are those who will want to destroy it. The anthill is almost finished. Now I'm removing the extra blocks of earth that I put up and slowly starting to make a passage into the anthill itself. Well, the passage is ready. It remains only to make it a little higher so that I can crawl through there, because now I am an ant myself. I think that the anthill turned out to be very good, because I tried hard, but the most important thing is that the ants themselves like it. He's almost ready. Uh-oh. Now, I am engaged in decorating the anthill itself. That, with the help of a small shovel, I remove excess blocks of small earth to replace them or make it somehow more beautiful so that it looks beautiful in the first place. To be honest, it's a little uncomfortable for me right now to build this anthill because I'm small myself and everything around is so small. Because it's unusual for me, I also think it would be worth it if I had such an anthill, only big. I would have finished a long time ago. Huh? Well, I've practically finished it. There are small touches left so that it chews out a little more beautiful, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, so I made it, and it looks beautiful. I hear someone moving towards me. Oh, here's Mikey. Look at the anthill you've built.
Woohoo! You've built a good anthill. I really like it. Huh? While we were together, the ants said that we could stay with them if we helped them steal carrots from a resident's garden.
Yes, of course. Let's help them. Show us the way where it is, and we will definitely help you. Huh?
I am very glad that we are going to steal carrots with them now. I hope the residents will not do anything there, and everything will be calm. Yep.
And this is the carrot. We take it all faster and run back to the anthill. I hope it doesn't burn down. Great! We have collected all the carrots. Now we need to move out of here faster so that the villager does not see us and we quietly left here. Huh?
Yes, hurry up, hurry up. We run to the anthill to put all the carrots there and be glad that we stole so much of it. I hope this resident won't do anything to us and in principle won't find where we ran away. Yep.
After a while, the villagers decide to look out the window and replace the fact that his carrot has miraculously disappeared somewhere, goes home and notices a trail of ants, and he realizes that they stole his carrot. He is in a rage, takes out a bucket of glory, and pours it over the anthill to avenge, so to speak, that they stole his carrot. He pours a lot of lava so that the ants don't have a chance to get out of there.
He flooded the entire anthill with lava.
Yes, he filled the entire anthill with lava. We urgently need to help them. We climb the tree faster, and then we will decide what to do.
Huh? Mikey, I have one plan. We urgently need to get closer, and I jumped into his head. Because of him, I will remove all this lava so that the ants do not flood and they stay alive. Uh-oh. That's it. I'm ready to jump. It's time to jump. Great, I was in his head. Now I'll quickly take an empty bucket and start cleaning up the lava that he spilled. Huh? It can't be that the lava melted the entire anthill that I was building so hard, but that's okay. Since I'm still in the head of a resident, I'll try to build a new and even much better anthill than the one that was. Now I will quickly build a new anthill. Huh? Since the resident has a tree, just the same, with the help of it now, I will first close all the holes that have formed and then begin to build the anthill itself. Oh. Now, I have to craft a workbench in order to make steps and then make a roof for ants so that it is beautiful and very reliable, then remove unnecessary wooden blocks on the ground and replace them with earth. I will also craft an axe. It will be very useful to me. Just the same, I need it in order to remove unnecessary blocks on the ground and replace them with the earth itself so that it looks beautiful. Huh? This penultimate block is the last one left on the right, and I will start building the roof. Now, just the same, I will now craft everything that I need, namely steps, semi-blocks, and then I will start building a normal, durable roof. Oh, that's just the same. I have now started building the roof. I plan to make it out of half blocks and steps, and also close the top with half blocks. Now I'm making an entrance for the ants. Huh? I need more half blocks to finish the roof. Now I'll quickly craft them. There are small moments left, and very soon this house will be ready. I will already need to get out of the resident's head. I build up the roof of the ant house. I look from the side. And if everything is fine, I get out of the resident's head. It's time to get out of my head.
After JJ jumped into the head of a resident, he began to control it with his help. He built a new house for ants. But after he got out of his head again, the resident did not understand anything, was scared, and ran in fear towards his house. Then, as the resident promised towards his house, Mikey and JJ rejoiced and then ran into the new ant house.
Oh! What a nice and big anthill you built. Unlike that one, it's just super. I really like it. We were attacked by some kind of caterpillar.
What? Rather, we go up to our roof. She should not get us there.
Huh? Look at how huge she is. I can't even think of how we're going to fight her.
So, to be honest, I also don't know how we're going to fight her, because I agree with you, but she's very big, and apparently she won't leave us alone until we do something with her, because she's circling around the ant house and won't leave until we do something with her.
Look, she's still not leaving us.
I have one option that might work. We need to attack her together, which is why she will most likely get scared and leave here. I think this is the best plan that I have.
Oh, yes. Apparently we'll have to do it. You and I are jumping on it. Hi-ya! Woohoo! Look, she's running away. We've won.
Yes, we defeated her because she was afraid that there were two of us and ran faster from here. Oh, well, I think in order to finally be calm, you need to go and defeat a resident. Or rather, take revenge on him for developing lava.
I completely agree with you. He definitely needs revenge. Rather, we ran to his house while he sleeps, and we will take revenge on him.
Huh? But if you're also in favor, we'll rather move into his house. He's kind of right in front of our anthill. To get to him, he has a window open through it, and we'll climb.
It's time to take revenge on him. Hi-ya!
Great! So we defeated him. Now we are officially considered the kings of this village, and all the inhabitants are now afraid of us. We can control them.
Woohoo! Let's go up to the roof and look at the village.
Huh? Let's go up to this house where there was a resident. I'm JJ, and today we were in the role of ants from the sink. We built a new anthill, stole carrots from a resident's garden, also took revenge on him for flooding our house with lava, but then defeated him and became kings of the village. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.